Welcome to the 14th meeting of the Honolulu Liquor Commission. When addressing the commission, please remember to state and spell your name clearly and speak into the microphone. I see we have minutes to approve.
Motion to approve minutes of the. Excuse me.
Six and 8:22.
Okay. Motion to approve minutes of the 45th, 6/6/2024 and the 7th, 8/22/24 meetings.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the minutes of the 45th, 6/6/24 and the 7th, 8/22/24 meetings. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The minutes are accepted. Calling agenda item number 1. Commission, public hearing and decision-making on proposed amendment to Rule 3-82-38.15, unlawful discrimination. Ms. Harai?
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. Anna Harai, Assistant Administrator at the Liquor Commission. I'm going to enter some procedural matters into the record with respect to agenda item number 1. In mid 2024, and in response to an incident that occurred at a hotel licensee's premises, the Commission Chair proposed an amendment to Rule 382-38.15, unlawful discrimination, to add the term gender identity or gender expression to the list of bases that a licensee is prohibited from using to refuse, withhold from, or deny to any person the full and equal enjoyment of any of the licensee's accommodations, advantages, facilities, goods, privileges, or services. The proposed amendment mirrors comparable provisions in Hawaii Revised Statute Chapter 489. However, it was thought that licensees in monitoring behavior by their employees and customers were much more likely to refer to the liquor rules for guidance and clarity in this regard, as opposed to a non-liquor body of laws and rules. On August 8, 2024, the Commission solicited informal comment on the proposed amendment, which was not intended to be a formal public hearing. 16 pieces of testimony were submitted, virtually all of which were in favor of the proposed amendment. In compliance with Hawaii Revised Statutes Chapter 201M, the Liquor Commission filed its small business impact statement with a Small Business Regulatory Review Board on September 3rd, 2024, and made its appearance before the board on September 19th, 2024. At the September 19th meeting, the Small Business Regulatory Review Board approved setting the proposed rule amendment for public hearing. In compliance with Hawaii Revised Statute Section 91.3, public notice of the proposed rule amendment was published in the Star Advertiser on September 23rd, 2024. And copies of the notice of public hearing were also posted on the office lobby bulletin board and on the Liquor Commission website. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone here today present that would like to provide testimony either for or against the proposed amendment? Okay, hearing none, I'm going to read through the submitted written testimony in support from Walter Enriquez of Gay Island Guide, in support Robbie Baldwin of Scarlet Honolulu, in support Travis Smith of Wang Chung's, in support Nikos Leverens of the Hawaii Health and Harm Reduction Center, in support the ACLU of Hawaii, and in support the Hawaii Civil Rights Commission. I would like to call back and reference the testimony of Nikos Leverens of the Hawaii Health and Harm Reduction Center, who of which they actually are a partner of ours when we do Narcan training. There's a video that we'd like to enter into the record.
I am.
Tell me what your name is, sir.
Sorry, Mary Beth.
Tell me why you think it's okay to put on a clown costume and to do this to young children.
The narrative was simply different because it was, it went from a point of view to an attack by the way it was said. During that whole thing, it was really just more appalling at the level that she was going to it. And we had, I would say early on, recognized that there wasn't a conversation being requested here. There wasn't any kind of exchange that was literally meant. A lot of it you could already figure out was, this is how I feel and this is what I'm going to say, and I'm going to make sure you hear it. I wanted my people here in my area code know that this isn't something that just happens elsewhere, because today it happened here today in the hotel lobby against the backdrop of blue sky, daytime, and tourists parading through the lobby. I want people to, instead of going after her, use your time to love on the ones that are next to you, to love on the ones that are closer to you.
All right, thank you. I'll open the discussion from the commissioners to say, thank you for those that have provided testimony. The video and supporting testimony highlights the discrimination that would perpetuate if unrestrained. It reminds us to keep vigilant and to uphold the promise of the 14th Amendment that guarantees equal protection under the law and the more expansive rights under our Hawaii State Constitution. There will always be those that scream hatred to oppress and impose their views on others. There were times when bars didn't allow women, and with ladies' nights, men faced discrimination. In the 80s, the Hawaii Appeals Court affirmed the authority of this commission to enforce sanctions against bars and clubs that had racially discriminated. And we have kept our rules current with the expansion to include ancestry, people with disabilities, and sexual orientation. The testimony of the Hawaii Civil Rights Commission affirms our state's commitment to ensuring equality. It is with pride and joy that we have this opportunity to stand together in rejection of hate and reaffirm Honolulu, which has just completed its Pride celebration, and Hawaii as a land of love and aloha, by including gender identity and expression as part of those historically discriminated against, who will gain additional protection with this update. On a personal level, the job of liquor commissioner is often thankless, but our ability to positively affect our community, like these rule changes, are some of the best rewards of this job. And with that, any of my other commissioners? No. Okay, I will entertain a motion to approve the proposed amendment as described in the 9/23/24 notice of public hearing.
Motion to approve.
Second?
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Having a unanimous aye vote, I direct the administration to complete all the necessary findings, filings, and approvals to make the proposed rule amendment effective. All right.
So for the record, we expect to file the post-public hearing statement with the Small Business Regulatory Review Board in time for the November 21 meeting, after which we'll ask that they make the recommendation to the mayor to complete the approval process. So we'll keep you apprised.
Thank you. Okay, calling agenda item number 2, I think it's numbered. Transfer application number 23-0176 X Plus LLC.
Oops.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, members of the commission, Ms. Uriah, Robert Uyoka on behalf of X Plus LLC, presenting to my right, Mr. John Turuya. He is a manager. We have no changes to investigators report.
That's right.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. This application has received 0 written protests, 0 letters in support. Applicants met statutory requirements for the submission of this application.
Commissioners, any questions?
Just a question, clarification. This is application 23-01-762.
Correct. Or that's at least what I have in one of my.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, motion to approve transfer application number 2301.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there anyone who would, in the audience that would like to speak out for or against this application? All right, thank you.
Okay, motion to approve transfer application 23-01-762.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve transfer application number 23-01-762. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Is there anyone present that would like to provide testimony on agenda items number 3 through 27? You may do so now or wait until your agenda item is called. Okay, seeing none, calling agenda item number 3, applications number 23-0820-1. I'm sorry, 25-0820-1 to 25-0820-3, the Ala Moana LLC.
Good afternoon, Robert Uyoka on behalf of Eve Ala Moana, present to my right, Mr. Bo Patamavong, first name B-O, last name P-A-T-H-A-N-M-A-V-O-N-G. He is a member of the Ala Moana LLC. This is for a special liquor license application. The commission had previously approved 209 days. These were Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And this is kind of we're doing 8 additional days of holidays. So, which didn't fall on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, so Mondays and Wednesdays, total of 8 days. I want to thank Investigator Sato for getting this on the agenda. Really appreciate it. So this is basically for holidays. If you look at the dates, it's basically the day before a holiday, such as Veterans Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and what have you. So we're asking for an additional 8 days.
Questions? So you guys are waiting for a cabaret license,
We
right?
do have a cabaret license pending, filed in July,
And so I guess you'll stay open until the 2 a.m. and
2 a.m. for now, hopefully 4 a.m. after the cabaret is approved, hopefully.
great.
Motion to approve applications numbers 25-00820-1 to 25-00820-3.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve applications number 25-00820-1 to 25-00820-3 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Calling agenda item number 4, applications number 25-00828-1 to 25-00828-77. Vintage Books Hawaii LLC, William Tobin.
Good afternoon, Chair and members of the Commission. Neil Gota, appearing on behalf of Vintage Books Hawaii LLC. Appearing with me is William Tobin, member and owner. We have no changes to the investigative report. For the record, applicant has filed a permanent liquor license application and temporary application that is pending.
Commissioners, questions?
None.
Oh, so I have some. Okay.
I do so.
Yeah.
Mr. Goto, when you look at the floor plan, if the investigative report, right, there's some areas, right, that are currently your client wants to license, but it's part of 3660 on the rise, correct? So which parts of the floor plan that you have outlined in red is that actual other licensees portion?
So this was, the entire area outlined in red was a part of 3660 on the rise. We're
Okay.
in the process of a permanent reduction of their premise.
Okay.
We understand that this is contingent on that permanent reduction being approved
Okay,
prior to any granted special licenses.
so the whole space technically is there, it's not just a
30.
portion.
Correct.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Okay. Thank you.
And just for me, like, is this, you read books and you drink or?
It's a bookstore, and behind the bookstore is a speakeasy.
All right, awesome. Okay, thank you.
Another question.
I have none.
The motion to approve applications 25-00828-1 to 25-00828-77.
Second.
Then moved and seconded to approve applications number 25-00828-1 to 25-00828-77 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Calling agenda item number 5, applications number 25-00839, Memoirs LLC.
Good afternoon, Commission. My name is Adam Gray. I'm the bar manager for Memoirs LLC. I have no further changes to the investigative report.
Commissioners, questions?
This is like your normal ones where everybody's gonna get bussed in, right? Bussed. in.
Correct.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
Now, I would have a comment. I think we gave you a warning, for lack of a better word, that you need to get your requests in with 6 weeks prior notice.
Correct. I had last minute confirmations on the 7th and 10th. So I got those in as soon as possible. Just wanted confirmation from the bride and groom that we were their preferred vendors.
Okay.
The 12th has been, oh, sorry, excuse me, I'm getting ahead of myself. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
All right, because we want to be accommodating, but it also kind of crunches our staff, right? And so we're kind of stewing about how to ensure that there's an incentive to make sure everybody gets it within.
Absolutely.
All right,
Motion to approve application number 25-00839.
Second.
been moved and seconded to approve application number 25-00839. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Calling agenda item number 6, application number 25-00841, Memoirs LLC.
Adam Gray, bar manager for Memoirs LLC. My name is ADAM GRAY. No further changes once again.
And same comment, right?
Yes.
Motion to approve application number 25-00841.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve applications number 25-00841. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Calling agenda item number 7, application number 25-00842, Memoirs LLC.
Adam Gray for Memoirs LLC, ADAM GRAY. Once again, no further changes to the report.
This one, I don't have my comment.
This
All
one,
right.
yeah. This one was well confirmed, so we're good.
Okay,
Right, motion to approve application number 7, 25-00842.
Second.
it's been moved and seconded to approve application number 25-00842. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. See, this is you, this is you again. Calling agenda item number 8, applications number 25-00928-1 to 25-00928-11, Waimanu Liquor LLC. Okay.
Good afternoon, Chair Hong, Commissioners, Ms. Hirai, Ross Uehara Tilton for Waimanu Liquor LLC. I have no changes to the investigator's report. Thank you very much to Mr. Sato for helping us get this one through. There was some uncertainty about whether to pursue these special applications, given that the dates are nearby the holidays and the entity wasn't sure whether they would have sufficient staffing, but fortunately people changed their holiday plans, and so the decision was made to go forward. Commissioners, there is a permanent application pending. The commission previously approved a total of 90 days for a special license, and this is a request for an additional 33 days to take us through the end of the year. We're hopeful that hopefully the permanent application will be processed in the near future, but in the meantime, there haven't been any complaints or issues with these dates. The only other request that I have is whether the commission might entertain waiving for good cause the requirement of notifying the neighborhood board. Just because this is a repeat application, there haven't been any responses. The neighborhood board has been notified for all prior dates. And they may appreciate not flooding their mailboxes with a notification. If the commission were inclined to do that, I would appreciate it, but otherwise we're happy to go ahead and make the notification as soon as approval comes through.
Ms. Sarai,
It is a real, rule requirement, so you have the discretion to waive.
And we did it once already.
You haven't waived it yet. I'm saying the commission has been notified for each of the prior special applications and approvals.
Myself, I personally would want to stick with at least notifying the board, the neighborhood board, only because we're gonna be requesting other individuals to do that. Even though we could waive it, we would be requesting everyone else to do it. So for me personally, I would be against waiving it. Even though I know it might want to not flood their mailbox, this for me, maintains my consistency with any other licensee.
I agree.
okay, so I'm not gonna take a vote.
That's fine, not a problem. We're happy to comply with that requirement.
And then the other comment, I think, is the 6 weeks prior comment as well.
Yes, again, there was some uncertainty about whether to pursue this, and luckily the scheduling worked out, but in the future, the licensee is aware of the timing requirement.
32 days.
All right, motion to approve applications numbers 25-00928-1, 25-00928-11.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve applications number 25-00928-1 to 25-00928-11 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you very much.
All right. Calling agenda item number 9, transfer application number 24-01464, Darwin LLC.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. I'm Min Young-woo on behalf of Darwin LLC. On my right is the manager, Soo Min Kim, spelled SOOMIM, Kim, KIM. And no corrections to the investigative report.
Commissioners, any questions?
Good.
Yep.
All right, motion to approve transfer application number 24-01464.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve transfer application number 24-01464. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Calling agenda item number 10, application number 23-01827, Summer Rainbow LLC. I haven't seen you in ages. How you doing?
Trying to disguise myself.
Nice try.
Hello, Chair, Vice Chair, members of the commission. Emmanuel Ziwakalam here on behalf of Summer Rainbow LLC. We've reviewed the investigative report, have no questions and can answer any comments you may have or any questions.
I am.
Motion to approve application number 23-01827.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 23-01827. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Calling agenda item number 11, application number 21-22475, Joe Bamboo. We will defer agenda item 11. Make sure to come back to it. Okay, calling agenda item number 12, request number 24-00180, Waikiki Eats. Hey,
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Christina O'Hare on behalf of the applicant. We don't have any changes in the investigative report, but you should have received a supplemental earlier this week.
late supplemental report.
I would have made it to the packet, but basically the original report noted is the discrepancy between the DCCA website and what was submitted. And that was just the error on the DCCA website, which we've corrected. And so that was noted in the supplemental.
Okay.
All right, motion to approve request number 24-00180.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 24-00180. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved.
Thank you very much.
Calling agenda item number 13, request number 24-01761, WDI International.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, Commission members, Kenneth Wu appearing for the licensee, and to my right is Mr. Suguru Ishiguro. I provided the commission reporter with the spelling of the public's name. We have no changes to the report. I do have a comment to make. I'm sure you would like our comments as to the last paragraph as to the non-compliance, and that really is with regard to the fact that this is a move that was dictated by Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center. If they are under the terms of the lease, they can move us. So they did. So, and that given the time that we had to move and whatnot, and the requirements that the shopping center required that be reopened in a certain time period, and the fact that the landlord was going to take back the space anyway, certain changes were made to it. But if a notice of violation were to issue, we will handle it. We are responsible for that.
Just one question, Mr. Hu, how much notice did the shopping center give you for your client?
This is last year.
Last year, but
Okay,
it's
it-
keep delaying.
And it was keep
it
delaying,
changing, yes.
as to the space and the size of the space and that kind of thing.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Motion to approve request number 24-01761.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 24-01761. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Calling agenda item number 14, request number 25-00849, Ko'olau Spirits LLC. Do we do the increase or the decrease first? Or it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, all right. Hello.
Aloha, Justin Rivera, JUSTINRIVERA. Happy to appear in front of you guys. Thank you to the help of Mr. Sato. Everything that we've worked. Today is really about trying to help ease administrative burden. I mistakenly understood that if I only applied for 3 days at a time and confined myself to that, it would save work. In fact, I did not. I made Daniel's work even harder. So today we are actually asking for the same thing, essentially just for the year during our operating business hours, so that our guests can come do tours, have a cocktail, take it over there, come back, host private events, such as 60th birthday party I have coming up, things of that sort. So I hope you find it favorable to approve for the year.
No questions.
No question.
Okay.
Request to approve request number 25-00849.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 25-00849. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved. Calling agenda item number 15, request number 25-00850, Ko'olau Spirits LLC.
Well, Justin Rivera again, JUSTINRIVERA. No comments any different from the last. I hope you find the same.
So just a quick thing, this is just actually to mirror your increase and then decrease the exact same dates.
Exact same
Okay,
place.
that's everything. Thank you.
Request. Motion to approve request number 25-00850.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 25-00850. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved. Oh, thank you. Calling agenda item number 16, request number 25-00892, Lahaina Petroleum LLC.
Hi, good afternoon, chairs and member of the commission, Ryan Hamaguchi, appearing on behalf of the applicant.
Mr. Hamaguchi, any reason for the delay past the deadline?
Our apologies, Commissioner. We were trying to, work through getting a transfer application, and there was some confusion as far as the timing, as far as when the transfer would, process. So, yeah, that's the reason for the, we had applied for temporary licenses that had, got approved, and then, yes.
Another question.
Yeah, I don't have one.
What about you're not serving?
No.
Okay,
yes.
That's it. All right.
Motion to approve request number 25-00892.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve request number 25-00892. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Calling agenda item number 17, request number 25-00900, Semi-Sub Inc. Okay, so we'll defer agenda item number 17. Calling agenda item number 18, request number 25-00912, Rosh and Sato on behalf of Hawaiian Moon. Oh,
You got me, Steve.
Not quite.
Good afternoon, Chairman of the Commission, Greg Nishio, authorization appearing on behalf of the requesting party. To my right is Takeshi, Takeshi Suki, TSUKII, President of the request is pretty straightforward. It's either one or the other. Just
Okay.
leave it up to the commission. Good.
So, Ms. Araya, do these days all work out now?
Yes, we're able to confirm the Safekeeping Act is basically what we need to do. So the commission, depending on what your pleasure is, can elect either option 1 or 2. I'm not sure if the requester has a preference.
Yeah. So Nishio, any preference?
I would like to get the refund.
Okay, yeah, we'd like a refund.
Okay.
I mean, they've been operating without, liquor service at this point in time, and with the public hearing coming up in such a short period of time, I guess that would be their best preference.
So what is it, refund or reallocate?
Number 1.
All right, motion to approve request number 25-00912, the first option.
Second.
So it's been moved and seconded to approve request number 25-00912 with a refund of application fee. Any nays or reservations? Being none, I also vote aye. The request is approved.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, I will entertain a motion on adoption of decisions and orders.
Should we go back?
Oh, shoot. Thank you very much. I wrote it down. So number 11.
11 and 17.
Okay, recalling agenda item number 11, application number 2221-22475, Go Bamboo.
We can reschedule to the 31st.
Okay. Usually scheduled. Recalling agenda item number 17, request number 25-00900, Semi-Sub.
We'll reschedule to the 31st.
I'm sure.
Okay. Okay, adoption of decisions and orders.
19 to 24.
Motion to approve adoption of decision and orders, agendas numbers 19 through 24.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to adopt decision and order agenda items number 19 through 24. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The decision and orders are adopted. Calling agenda item number 25, discussion of processes, procedures outlined in the agenda. And now I think I will actually, the commission may go into executive session pursuant to Hawaii Revised Statute, section 92-4 and subsection 92-5A4, to consult with the board's attorneys on questions and issues on a matter pertaining to the board's powers, duties, privileges, immunities, and liabilities relating to the processes and procedures of agenda item number 25. I will entertain a motion to go into executive session for this purpose.
A motion to go into executive session for further discussion.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, we are in an executive session. Okay, we're out of executive session where we are discussing some of the policies and procedures with respect to automating some of the aspects of the procedures within the Liquor Commission. Calling agenda item number 26, Administrator. Mr. Patilas.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Sal Patilos, Administrator, Honolulu Liquor Commission. I just wanted to add something to what you said about Hawaii Health and Harm Reduction Center, Commissioner. Not only did we partner with them in terms of naloxone training, but they also provided the agency with cultural humility training earlier in the year. I just wanted to say how helpful that was for us, and then also add that that's now become part and parcel of the city's training portal. So that's now that training is now available to all city departments. So just a development that I thought you might be interested in. For us, I think again, I met with our Assistant Administrator Harai and I spoke with the Deputy Managing Director about our progress with regard to the Wei Chen recommendations. And it just shows the level of oversight that we receive with regard to our progress in addressing those recommendations. So we did that earlier this week. Additionally, I think it would be of interest to you that we held training on respectful workplace policy, which was very well attended. And I think that's really the critical part about that, is that not only does it talk about not only does it apply to the office, but also to the public as well. And so when we're out there, when we're on the job, we have to be respectful of the individuals that we're dealing with the licensees or whoever it is that we're dealing with. And so I think that was valuable training, and hopefully we'll get to the point of having that regular recurring, somewhat similar to the non-discrimination, anti-harassment, POS training, and that we receive from the city. So those are some of the things that we did this week. Are there any questions?
I heard we have some training that the FBI will be assisting us with.
Yes, on the 29th at 5 o'clock in the evening, that training will take place, and we'll focus on public corruption. I think it's one of the areas that they'll be looking at, and what it means to act under the code of law.
No questions.
All right, calling agenda item number 27, announcements. Anything to announce? Okay, that we're adjourned.